Alright folks, welcome back to Bridge Turtle's Garage. We're about to get out and get under our old Ford again. Today we drove it into Texarkana, and when we came out of Home Depot it had spit a bunch of antifreeze all over the ground. Couldn't find any leaks, so we're going to check the thermostat and replace the radiator cap and see if that solves any issues. Stay tuned for more. Alright folks, here's the thermostat housing. This is the upper radiator hose. This is the thermostat housing. The thermostat's in there. Obviously, fan shroud, radiator, old radiator cap. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this hose off right here, clamp, pull the hose off, stick our face down in there and look and see if there's even a thermostat in it, and we'll go from there. Alright, so back to it. What we did is we replaced the thermostat, and we pulled off this hose and this clamp, and we pulled off this hose and this clamp, and we unplugged the temperature sensor. We pulled the thermostat housing off, unbolting these two bolts right here and right here, and we pulled it off. We wire brushed both surfaces, both the head and the thermostat housing. We got a new gasket. We pookied both sides of the gasket. We bolted it all up, and there doesn't appear to be any leakage down there the first time. That's cool. We got it on the first try. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it around the block, and we're going to see if it still has the same issue with wanting to burp out coolant antifreeze when it gets up to operating temperature, because like I said, it's not getting hot. So we're just going to go from there and see what it's doing. Alright, so we're back from our test drive. We took it down the road and back, went and got a soda pop, came back, drove it around for about 20 minutes. It's not gargling up any more water. I'm pretty sure that it was spitting it out through the reservoir right here on the side. But what I did notice is when we got back, this hose right here, the top radiator hose, was sucked flat, like flat as a pancake, like somebody was squishing it. So what I did was that's indicative of a radiator cap being bad, because both the top and the upper radiator hose were sucked flat. And the old radiator cap was this style of radiator cap that had the snap on it. I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Yeah, I got it. Okay. See, it pulls the plunger up and the spring, and it kind of holds it open, and then when you put the radiator cap back on, you snap it back down. Well, I think this radiator cap is bad, because when I pulled the tab up to release the pressure by pulling up the plunger and the radiator fill spout, it immediately released the pressure on both the upper and lower radiator hose. They returned back to normal, and it pushed a bunch of fluid into the radiator coolant reservoir. I put another radiator cap on it that I had laying around. It's a used cap, but we took it for another spin. We went around the block, and no other problems were noticed, and I'm pretty sure the issue is fixed. So if you're having a problem with your truck not necessarily overheating but spitting water out on the ground, I think the thermostat was not actually the problem, but it never hurts to go ahead and put a new thermostat in. The most expensive one at O'Reilly's is like $12, so it's cheap insurance. We put the new radiator cap on. It's not doing it anymore, so I'll update the video if that didn't fix it. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment. I answer all comments as soon as possible. Thanks. Have a nice day, guys.